So as of June 1st, 2019, my family is living full-time. Our living is coming from YouTube. Well, what's up, guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and it's been raining again. Had to take care of all the wife's plants. We had to consolidate them and close them down right there. That's not what this is about. Anyway, so guys, I made a video on February 1st of this year. This is, what is today? June 1st. So that was, what, 5 months ago? And 5 months ago, I told you this. Some of you know I drive a 2016 Chevrolet 4-door pickup, and I still owe $14,421. Well, since I bought it, I've been paying like $700. So we've paid down on it pretty fast, but my goal for 2019 is to pay off my pickup truck. My wife's Suburban is paid for. I'm going to continue that $700 a month payment that comes. So on February 1st, I made a commitment. I wrote it down and said, I will pay off my pickup truck in 2019. I told you guys I was going to use my YouTube income to put it to good use, to improve my family's life, to improve things for my family. Well, today is June 1st, and I'm telling you what, I'm tickled pink. I'm excited. You don't even understand how excited I am to make this video, because you see that pickup truck right there? That pickup truck is a 2016 Chevrolet 4-wheel drive. It's a nice truck. I like it. It's my truck. I love it. I bought that truck used in 2017, and I want to say probably about April of 2017, with the goal of paying it off. I've financed for 4 years. I'm going to pay it off in 3. YouTube has been doing pretty well, so earlier this year I made a commitment. We were going to pay it off in December of 2019. Guess what? It's paid for. My mind is blown, and it's all because of you guys. Things like being able to pay my pickup truck off early. Like my goal was to pay for it, pay it off early in December of 2019. That was a 11-month goal, and we got there in 5. Let's talk about it. So yeah, let's talk about this. And before we get too far into this video, I want to say a couple things. First, I am not a financial expert. I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a financial guru in any way. I do watch a lot of Dave Ramsey stuff and a lot of other financial people on YouTube, but I am not an expert on finances. Second, I'm not making this video to brag about how good I am or how smart I am or how lucky we are. Okay, so let's get into it. In February 1st, I made that video. So if you've not watched that video, I'll leave a link to it up here. I'll leave a card to that and a link in the description box down below. Bear, this one's not about you, buddy. Go on. Go on. No bear this time. So I made that video in February of this year, and my goal was to throw out my financial goals, some of my financial goals for 2019. First off, pay off my pickup truck, pay that loan off early. Second, tied 10% of my YouTube income to my church. Third was really, the big thing was I wanted to tell you guys to hold me accountable. I love accountability, and I think accountability is important, and putting it out there to the world helps me hold myself accountable. So you just have to take my word for it. I have been tithing 10% of all of my YouTube income, I promise you. The pickup truck goal was to pay it off in 11 months. We got there in 5. So obviously some things have gone really, really, really well on our YouTube account, our YouTube channel, since February. You guys have watched, you guys have seen our channel has just blown up. The income has been growing tremendously. I've always been very open and honest about my income. I always tell you guys, if you want to see what my salary is from my real job, you can just look it up online. You can Google an Oklahoma State Trooper's salary, and nobody ever talks about how much they make anymore. Someone commented on my live stream video the other day and said the reason nobody talks about their income is it's just an old employer's trick. They don't want all their employees knowing what each other makes, so they all just kind of keep it down, and nobody talks about it. It's a secret, so nobody says, oh, hey, he's making more than me, and hey, he's making more than me. So, you guys have allowed me to take a 12 or 11 month goal, crush it down to 5. Blows my mind. I'm so thankful. I truly do appreciate you guys, okay? And you know, a lot of people always say, I get comments all the time that say, I don't know how you find the time to do anything. You're so busy. So I do have a full-time job. I work a full-time career, 40 hours a week, 3 kids that are always busy. And YouTube, we try to post a video every other day. Sometimes we miss a day and sometimes we do 2 days in a row. But it's a commitment. So I started this YouTube channel, I started this small business, and I keep talking about YouTube as a small business because that's what it is. Once you're able to monetize your channel, you have to look at it like a business, just like any other business that you might start. So when I started, I didn't think it would turn into a whole lot. I totally admit that, and that was never really a big goal. I thought maybe someday if it does get big and make some money, great, icing on the cake. And that's exactly what it is. I want you guys to understand. I know some people are gonna be like, I hope you're planning for taxes. I hope you're putting money back for taxes. We'll get to that, okay? We'll get to that. I'm using this YouTube money, this side hustle money, we're gonna call it a side hustle because that's what it is. Even though the last 5 months it's outperformed my career, it's a side hustle. And that means if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me, trust me. It doesn't have to be YouTube. It can be whatever you're good at or not good at. I promise you I wasn't good at YouTube when I started, but it could be starting a side hustle, mowing lawns or doing, you know, power washing people's houses, or go buy a small piece of equipment and like say a trencher, and start trenching water lines for people and propane lines and whatever it is. A side hustle, it could be preparing other people's taxes on the side. It could be a financial planner, whatever it is. Start a side hustle. If you want to get to a point where you're not just an employee of someone else's, where you're not going to work every day just to make someone else rich, start a side hustle. Start small. You never know where it's going to go, guys. I really want to drive that point home. So for us, YouTube has become quite the business operation, and it's turned into a pretty good little income. I'm not gonna lie. My goal for 2019 financially with my YouTube income has already been accomplished, so that means we have to set a new goal, right? I mean, we gotta go somewhere from here. So I don't know what all that's gonna be, but I do know this. One of my goals for 2019 is to make more money in my side hustle than I will in my career. And we've completed 5 months, and so far that's going to happen. So, you know, a lot of people say, I don't know how you do it, I don't know how you do it. Guys, I want to change things for my family. I don't want to live in debt for the rest of my life. Paying off that truck early was, I mean, it's like if you watch Dave Ramsey, you see the people going with the debt-free scream. It's just like, whoa, you know, we're not debt-free. We're getting there. My wife's Suburban's paid for, my pickup truck's paid for. We have a few things we still have to pay off, but we're using this side hustle, this side job, our part-time income to better our family's life. And I want you guys to go out and hustle. It takes work. I'm not gonna lie to you. You gotta hustle for it, but man, it is so worth it. And while we're talking about income, so here's what I'm doing. It took me a little while to work up the courage to do this, and I compartmentalize money. I'm really bad about that. Maybe it's just because I'm a guy and that's the way I think, but like, I compartmentalize money. So my state payroll's over here, my YouTube income's over here, my wife's income's here, and it all goes into shared accounts. It's not like we have independent accounts, but I compartmentalize money. So like if I had a boat and I sold a boat, I wouldn't just throw that money into like our general fund and we pay bills with it. Like I earmark it for things. So this one was hard because I'm like, a lot of people said, or a lot of people are asking, when are you gonna quit your job? When are you gonna quit your day job and go YouTube full time? Like, you guys have no idea how many times I get asked on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and in person, because I share my numbers a lot. You guys know I'm not ashamed. I'm not shy. I'm not bashful. I'll post it on Facebook sometimes. But a lot of people say, when are you going to quit your job? When are you going to quit your job as a state trooper? Well, I'm not. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'll never quit my job as a trooper and go full-time YouTube, but as of right now, that's not in the works. But what I am doing is making a commitment to myself, because remember I said I compartmentalize money. So as of June 1st, 2019, my family is living full-time. Our living is coming from YouTube. So how's that? I'm not gonna quit my job, but my paycheck is coming from YouTube. So here's what I'm doing. I have got it all set up already. It's already done. I took my entire state salary, my entire paycheck, we get paid once a month, and it goes directly into a savings account through the credit union where I work. That money auto deposited into a savings account that is not here where I live. I don't have a debit card to that account. I have to call and be like, hey, can you send me money? 100% of my payroll from my real job is going into savings. And my family and I are kind of stepping out on a limb, because right now YouTube's great. We're gonna make a commitment to live off the YouTube income. So I'm just gonna take that number that I normally get deposited into my account every month from my real job, and I'm gonna deposit that much into my bank account, and we're gonna live off of that. Now, I will admit, lately, my YouTube income has been a couple months as much as double my state payroll, and mind blown. I mean, it blows my mind, okay? I'm realistic, I'm a realist. I know that could go away tomorrow. So then that's why I take that extra. So let's say I deposit $4,000 into our general checking account to live off of every month. Anything above that's gonna go into savings. And then let's say in 2 months, my income drops off from where it's at down to $2,000. Well, we've got money to pull from to subsidize that. So that's my game plan for the rest of 2019. Not that I'm ready to quit my job, not that I'm trying to quit my job, but I'm proving to myself that I don't need the day job, that I don't need the 40-hour-a-week job, 9 to 5. Well, not 9 to 5, it's never been a 9 to 5. A 40-hour-a-week job in law enforcement's never 9 to 5. But I'm proving to myself that I can step out on a limb and live off of what I make online, and that's just the coolest feeling ever. I'm not quitting my job. I'm not quitting my job. Don't go freaking out on me, people. Everybody's gonna be like, oh my God, I can't believe you. Blah, blah, blah. Not quitting my job, but I am living off of the YouTube income, and that is just the coolest feeling. I encourage you guys to find a side hustle. I'll beg everyone to start a YouTube channel. I talk to people on a daily basis and beg them to start a YouTube channel, because you never know where it's gonna go. You never know where it could lead. You don't have to be good. You don't have to be an expert at something. It's not just about creating and how-tos. It's document the process. If you're wanting to move to the country and start a farm, start where you're at, document the process. By the time you get to the farm, you may be making a paycheck from it. Maybe not, but you're definitely gonna learn from it and you're gonna have a great time. So as far as taxes go, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, I sure hope you're putting money back for taxes. I hope you're putting money back for taxes because you're gonna get taxed. So Google owns YouTube, and they don't tax your income until the end of the year. They send you a 1099, and it's up to you to keep up with your taxes. Trust me, we're keeping up with that. We're working with a CPA, getting everything set up. Arms Family Homestead is gonna be an LLC. We're gonna set it all up, get it all organized, get our ducks in a row, get our T's crossed and our I's dotted, but we're working on it. And as I said, we're putting my entire state payroll into savings every month. So at the end of the year, if it come down to it and we owed taxes and we weren't smart enough to get that worked out ahead of time, which we're trying, we've got the savings there. And then, you know, that big savings account, when you can say you're putting your entire paycheck into savings, you talk about having the freedom to knock out some debt in a hurry. We don't have a lot of debt. I'll just be straight up honest with you. I live in the house I grew up in. I live on 110 acres where I grew up. But as you guys have seen, the house was originally a log cabin, and my wife and I added on to it and made it a lot bigger. So we have a mortgage, and then we also have a rental property in town that we own that my wife's grandma lives in. So that's probably gonna be my next goal, is to knock that one in the gut and pay for that thing so we own it outright. But anyways, there you go. You guys helped me pay for my truck, in 5 months when my goal was 11. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching our videos. I'm sorry if this video offends somebody or something they don't like, but it's not meant to be me bragging about anything. I can promise you that. It's totally, I mean, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm like blown away. Paid for my pickup truck in 2 years because of your guys' help, with your guys' help. And I'm blown away. I could almost cry. I was so excited just to make that phone call. But anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling. Start a side hustle. Start something. Start something now. Don't wait. So many people say, when I get time, when my kids do this, or when I have time to do this, or when we get out of this house, or when we get to the country, or when we move to Oklahoma, or when we move here, I'll start something. Don't. Start now. Start now. If you want to change your future, you're gonna have to hustle, you're gonna have to work, but it can be done. And like, I'm just living proof of it. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. Anyways, guys, there you go. So anywho, that's all I've got. Thank you so much. I knew when I made that video and posted it in February that that would hold me accountable. I had no idea what God had in store for my family at such a early time with YouTube and things. You know, we were doing good, and it just like doubled, tripled, quadrupled. I mean, like went from 300,000 views a month to 2 million last month. It still blows my mind. I know it could go away tomorrow, but we're gonna be good stewards of what the Lord blesses us with. I promise you that. I'm gonna try my best to take care of what's going on and encourage you guys to do the same. So anyways, guys, thank you so much. You're awesome. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day, and as always, we'll see you on the next video.